I'm Lauren Siegel. I'm Director of Math Happens Foundation. I'm really pleased to be with you here today remotely. I am in Austin, Texas, and I'm here to talk about making math. So I will share my screen. Okay, off the page and into your hands is the theme for today. And I just want to say that we are an organization dedicated to creating more opportunities for people to learn math outside of school. We take a huge amount of inspiration from recreational math and all of the work that's been done in that, going all the way back to Liberace. And let's get started. So what do you need? What do you need to make math? We actually have a best practices kit. It has bingo daubers, markers, scissors, something called gaffer tape. It's super sticky, 1/4-inch Baltic birch plywood, cereal boxes, a golf tee, and an eraser. You can do a lot with just these tools. The only other thing you need is access to or an actual laser cutter and some software that can talk to the laser. So the laser cutter that you're looking at here is the one we have in our workshop, and it costs about $30,000. Access to laser cutters, they are at every university, on school campuses, in communities all around us. We just have to walk in and ask to use them, or buy a co-op membership, something like that. So I'm going to start off with one example off the page and into your hands. These are linkages. That's a cereal box that we've cut up into 30 parts. You poke the holes with the eraser and the golf tee, and pretty soon you can have this nifty form. Super fun. Love this book. Oops. Oh. Here's another one. Hope you enjoy it. And this is one of the first connections we drew. This is the impossible hole. We've got a 6p and a halfpenny. It turns out they're the same size, pretty much, as a US dime and a US quarter. We actually have an old 6p and halfpenny at the top of the page. What do you have to do? Cut out a hole the size of a 6p or a dime. And your challenge is to get that coin through the hole. How much more fun to have actual paper and to have a laser cut circle that's exactly right, no jagged edges. Oops. And we also cut one out of leather. I neglected to put something on here for scale. This coin, the halfpenny, is about 8 inches across, and proportionally, the 6p is like a quarter and the dime, and then the hole, and it's leather, so that a little kid could work with this and not get frustrated when the paper rips anyway. And then we just put a little stretchy Alice on the side. This is off the exhibit wall and into your hands. On the right-hand side are the actual original papers from Lewis Carroll. They're housed at the Ransom Center archive. I was doing informational interview with the director, trying to find out how non-math places talk about math. And they called me back. I guess I owed them one. They said, we want to put this puzzle. They were doing an exhibit of their Alice collection. And they said, we want to put this in our exhibit, but we don't know what it is. And this really speaks to areas of expertise or lack of expertise. They were really excited about this exhibit and the materials, but they didn't know what this puzzle was, and I knew exactly what it was. On the left, you can see how it looked behind glass on the exhibit wall. What's the problem? Well, we can look at it, we can't touch it. So we made a wooden version. These are actually 4 pieces. I just put some on the left and some on the right so that you can kind of see how the puzzle goes. One of my interns, in the process of making this version, thought it would be fun to partition a little differently. It's the same process. Before we had 3 and 3, but now we have a little easier time seeing where that extra area comes in. So this is one benefit of making things. You can play with them, and you can also play in the process of making things. Ooh, did I miss a slide? Maybe not. These are golden rectangles, just triangles, colored with those bingo daubers, and played with and photographed. There's even more things you can make. Curve stitching. Bottom left is something a student teacher designed. The little rack holds bars that can be set along the number line and just slid back and forth. So you don't have those spaghetti bouncies. You can just see how, 3 minus 8 gets you to -5. This is actually paper that's printed on, and it's laminated on one side. So we put another sheet behind it, and then we just glued it to the wood. And it makes a great image. You can put anything you want on that wood. And drama. Create puzzles that we can get our hands on that are really going to look great.